think I can decipher why a dirty liar makes excellent kindling in a crackling fire, and with an undeterminable amount of questions piling up my peapod. Like piles of files in a physician's office, who's your boss, kid, is the first question at hand. It would be similar to asking who's your daddy, or specifically what shade of pink is that glazing your caddy, pimp? Or is it young blood, or bitches blood from crunch skulls like those of dead squirrels laid out on city streets after a hit and run? Or 28 days gone by in a month of the life of some luscious lady with the end of another lovely story, maybe. Is that what it is? I think it is. I think I have a hunch as I pass another lunch straight through my blowhole, like smooth sailing in the summertime at some fancy yacht club. Or downing a couple of pops at my favorite pub with my favorite people. I gleefully let the pee flow freely, because when I'm a little bit tipsy, everything else seems unnecessary. Even though it's just temporary, cause life's harsh reality has the potential to scare me. So I just tilt my head back and say fuck it. I think if I had perfect grades growing up, I could have been a scientist, perhaps mapping thousands of virgin proteins, or developing biological weapons of mass destruction for the enemy. Or I could have been an engineer and designed undetectable nuclear submarines, instead of being an extraordinarily angry, potentially alcoholic, fantasy-playing, hopeful wizard of white-collar crime. I think I habitually glance at my watch as I wait and watch time pass me by like whispering winds in autumn, and broken sticks and dried leaves, and the smell of wet bark on the trees, and the cold breath from your mouth that you can see like smoke. I think it's hard when I'm stiff and hard and hot and bothered and without an outlet for these sensations. I'm a man for Christ's sake, shit, so I say to myself, hark the herald angels sing, and to me they're singing ring the alarm. I think I should warn you that I have a dirty shoelace neatly tied tightly around my members. So remember, it's not my neck, but it could be yours, so you should protect it like I protect mine, which is with whatever it takes. So go ahead and fill the blanks, because I got mine in a tumbler filled with wine and coke to wash it down with, whatever it is and wherever it is. What the fuck did you just call me, you fucking asshole? I think about things like retirement and investments and naked women and dirty sex and violent fights with the freaks and creeps who bother me and my family, and pretty pictures of paranormal activity and lifestyles of the rich and famous and the deformed and sheepish lamest people, and the end of the world after World War III, which may or may not happen. So just in case, you should sketch a detailed escaper on the back of a wet cocktail napkin or something and save it for a rainy day. I think
I'm gonna teach you to concentrate. I'm gonna teach you to concentrate. I'm gonna teach you to concentrate.
Bodies drop, impossible. Bodies drop, impossible. Bodies drop. Hello.
in my mind, there lay an idea I concocted, consisting of heading straight back to school to pursue a doctorate in microrobotics and animatronic development, so I can construct an immense army of tiny spore-sized, fully customizable, RAM-upgradable robot men. And within my plan is to tactfully place them in a monstrous bomb in my basement, which after exploded will emit a gaseous vapor or a massive mist, filled with my little history-making, hyper-intelligent, microscopic creatures. It's beautiful if you think about it. Miniature robots to assist me in the annihilation of corrupt cops and their putridly vulgar, easy does it, booger-snotted daughters. And I must confess that in 5 seconds or less, I would doubtlessly solder their whole shot quickly with sticky fingers from my half-dried man milk. Because I'm a man of that ilk, and upon the world, my tiny friends will recall to me having. Whoopie-doo, what do you do when an army of murderers, microscopic vigilante, fiber optic, fed robotic men are following you to kill you and end your existence with ferocious persistence? Whoopie-doo, what do you do when an army of murderers, microscopic vigilante, fiber optic, fed robotic men are following you to kill you and end your existence with ferocious persistence? With unforeseen consequence, sequentially, my 5-pronged master plan will be executed in such a fashion that the world's most fashionable people will be turned into mashed men and women resembling potatoes on your Thanksgiving plate. So thanks to God for creating fate and destiny, because this child grew up weakened from mental disease and distaste, till he faced the facts that an army of tiny spore size, fully customizable, RAM upgradable robot man would deliver him from the likelihood of impending mediocrity, where the possibilities are truly endless. And concerning microscopic objects and robots with optics, please bear witness, there ain't a better way in the world to be known forever as the man with the plan who said fuck the fans of religion and companions. I'm living for the devotion of oneself to science in a subatomic apocalypse far beyond the depths of your wildest dreams. Whoopie-doo, what do you do when an army of murderous, microscopic, vigilante, fiber optic, fed robotic men are following you to kill you and end your existence with ferocious persistence? Whoopie-doo, what do you do when an army of murderous, microscopic, vigilante, fiber optic, fed robotic men are following you to kill you and end your existence with ferocious persistence?
What do we do now?
I don't know, God.
But your lives are in danger. Danger. What do we do now?
I don't know, God.
But your lives are in danger.
Like programmed little pit bulls, my molecular size murderers would attack you and not let go until they hear that I said so. So speak slow and remain calm and wait patiently for the blast from my multi-ton bomb. And watch your front door blow from here to I rhyme, right next to the palace of Saddam Hussein. Some say I'm insane when I'm really just a plain old viciously passionate techno sci-fi violent destruction buff. And I'll be that way until I'm caught away and locked up in cuffs. But that won't happen because I already marked the police. And if you don't do as I say, I might just get your baby niece or your grandma or your grandpa or your luscious little bitch. And if all signs lead toward failing and I don't strike it rich from this, then I'm out of human cloning and making an army of women with barely any clothing on, except they won't be used for destruction, just a little sex and suction. So don't even try to test your luck when I got my finger on the button, ready to watch the world and its people just like mutton helplessly scramble for safety. When me and my army of tiny spore size, fully customizable, RAM upgradable robot men, waist deep with atrophy and catastrophe, we will finally speak the truth to the youth of the universe without further rehearsal or any chance of reversal of fortune. But don't you worry, because in the spirit of sportsmanship we will properly apportion ample rations to all survivors. Whoopie-doo, what do you do when an army of murderous, microscopic, vigilante, fiber optic, fed robotic men are following you to kill you and end your existence with ferocious persistence? Whoopie-doo, what do you do when an army of murderous, microscopic, vigilante, fiber optic, fed robotic men are following you to kill you and end your existence with ferocious persistence?
And after they attacked me, they gave me some kind of a shot or something that just knocked me out. And the next morning, I woke up in a bathtub with all this ice, and they stole my lung. They fucking stole my left lung. Fucking Christ.
Since my time as a seedling, my daily feedings originated from the milk of televisions. And this is the root of the reason for my many splendid visions and colorful tales of candy perfection. I absorbed the narrative content that bombarded in my tender brain in every direction. Invisible waves came in rows and droves like wobbling yellow arrests with silicone. And as it developed in tales of sex and violence and intricate game shows, illegal filings from the court of the people who make up this wondrous country, I realized that for each and every dirty billion country bumpkin getting arrested for beating his bitch, there must be at least 13 TVs with a power switch waiting to brainwash all of the shining citizenry like an enemy at the gates, ready to rape you mentally. It happened to me. I was suddenly taken for second all by my lonesome on a daily basis while sitting alone in my family's home, son. My personality was manipulated and metaphorically circumcised by many subliminal messages that are carefully hidden in corporate advertising. It's candy perfection. It's a godsend. The milk of television's a given direction. With all the sex and the violence is pointing us in the right direction. And from that rock and the rock hard erection. It's candy perfection. Just like on ER, an emergency from the smell of TV emerges clean around 22 million times daily. And it's important for me to pay some of these. Very limited attention span that's been granted to me. So dutifully to the TV, it'd be rude of me not to share this story, no matter how sickly, disgusting, or gory it may seem to virgin ears. So if you fear the certainty over the overwhelming possibility of being conditioned by the contrition and mass conversion of visible light rays into electrical signals that break out the doors and rip off the shingles, that crack out the glass from all the windows of every place that you ever smoked into, and delve deeper than deep in the deepest cracks of the trillions of microscopic synapses of your neuromuscular fabric and all the fuzz and all the static surrounding it. And now that you found it, an imprint, what you pounded it when the electrical impulses shot from a television set surrounded it, they crippled it and rounded it with depressions found from shit that set so blazingly quick would blind your eyes and shrivel your dick, they make you sick in exactly the way that Kubrick did in directing his flick. It's candy perfection. It's a godsend. The milk of television's a given direction. With all the sex and the violence is pointing us in the right direction. And from that rock and the rock hard erection. It's candy perfection. As it is clearly dictated in the writings of B.F. Skinner, half of the world's condition is sinner from the external environment on the earth, just like Spinner to Ninja Turtles, and sex kittens and tantalizing girdles of lingerie on the bitches and movies that spice the world is twice as often in a state of perpetual transmutation these days. In this nation especially, where people are lazy after a long day, they may change the channels and squeeze out a jerk just to forget the long day at work, but still anxiety tends to lurk as far as the problems are concerned. They use television to shirk them, and that's just when they realize that television will hypnotize like pendulum swing in front of your eyes. Before you know it, your mind's Orion, you think your shaft a lady die, even though she suddenly died in a violent car crash. Why? That's why the paparazzi televised it. People's pitiful eyes required it, and though in time you may opine that to you these facts are whack or fine, either way you're staining your brain while flirting with imminent danger as you lucidly punch the buttons on your greasy channel changer. It's candy perfection. It's a godsend. The milk of television's a given direction. With all the sex and the violence is pointing us in the right direction. And from that rock and the rock hard erection. It's candy perfection. It was on Discovery Channel. That's where I first discovered the many techniques developed for developing indetectable mail bomb technology and the warp psychology that requires someone like me to stake out the office buildings of all of the Fortune 500 companies that assisted me in growing up and growing into a horribly hideous human man with 70 personalities. And now I'm my biggest fan, ignoring formalities while honing in on the anomalies, so as to weaken the strongest links of this godforsaken society. So while I'm steadily stalking the unsuspecting and happy families and spinning these viciously crippling, surprisingly shocking little similes, which then is the most disgusting thing to come out of a mouth, you should trust me. I might as well grab the remote to change the channel to CNBC, which actually and factually reminds me of a plan I have to suck millions of dollars a day out of accounts from the Shah Il to Baghdad and the rest of the world while I'm at it, when I'm not even the one doing it. It's a program out of a code that I wrote that's calculating the math shit. It's candy perfection. It's a godsend. The milk of television's a given direction. With all the sex and the violence is pointing us in the right direction. And from that rock and the rock hard erection. It's candy perfection. With a multitude of numbers floating around in my gray matter, it really don't matter how often I make attempts to calculate. It's not that I don't possess the intellect that I have is horrible and godforsaken inability to even concentrate. The truth of it all is that I didn't even ask to be born that morning, squeezed out of the womb without a courtesy call or a warning. And now I find that I'm prematurely mourning my time. Kicked all my dirty habits, cut down on some of the pathological lying. And I'll keep on trying if that's what it takes, cause I'm willing. My goal is to bypass midlife crisis and spend the summers chilling someplace warm, or at a casino table in Vegas. With little dust in my pockets, I'll no longer have to fake it. Imagine me wheeling expensive cars and mingling with movie stars instead of treading around town with my busted face and all the scars that I've collected since scratch since kindergarten. I never really was known for really starting all the fights that I started.
Anyway, I guess.
She's such a pretty girl. I know I'm supposed to wait until marriage. I was scared at first, but I couldn't help it. I just pulled down my pants. She's such a pretty girl. I know I'm supposed to wait until marriage. I was scared at first, but I couldn't help it. I just pulled down my pants.
smell that? Yeah. Okay. It's the smell of the night that gets to me. I'm smelling it in them like cinnamon scent. Subliminal minimum messages with encryption so intense. Not even the most phenomenal hacker could disengage this fucking rapper. I'm like a ghost dog in my own clothing with sailor like roaming. I've got a rabid bite and I'm always foaming at the mouth. Not even a doubt. Was raised on sauerkraut and hot dogs. Etching, sketching, liquor logs. That's the way my mama raised me. Word is born. She made a baby and named him vehemently aggravated. Super psychotic, a semi-neurotic, antibiotic, pill popping, exotic freak of nature. Let me meet your daughter and date her. Then I'll fuck her and masturbate her. Pop her cherry before it gets hairy and smelly. Cause there's no way of telling it's scary. What am I do when I'm unsupervised with you? Don't worry, they'll just be cool. Lay back and chill and swallow this little pill. Take off your pants, sit still and let me coop to feel that ass if you will. Trust me, I would not tell a lie if someone had even paid me. And if you believe that shit, you're a bit retarded or mentally challenged, baby. Haha, it's kinda funny though. You have to admit that some of the shit spit from my pit is kinda legit, cause that's the way that I find it. And if you don't, well that's okay, you should have an opinion anyway. But fuck you while you're at it, it's like my dick, you dirty maggot. It's a habit when I can't have it to go and take it, whatever it is. Once arrested for petty larceny, but now I'm placing bids on stocks and bonds and other investment vehicles and shit. Making a little money and saving it up, but when I'm ready to quit, and when that day comes, I will rescue all the bums from the streets to defeat the meaningless life they live, and wash all of their feet with Kodak and rum, and buy them some hookers and let them come for a ride in my dip Range Rover. If you got some liquor, just come right over, and hope to see you there. Just please bikini to air your genitals if you do, and beware of the tremendous terror that lays ahead of you. In fact, you probably would be better off dead. You might get your knot rocked and suffer sieges of the head, which won't stop until this cut drops.
You keep sending me subliminal minimum messages. Why you sending me subliminal minimum messages? Please stop sending me subliminal minimum messages. Just stop sending me subliminal.
With so many subliminal messages surrounding us, I advise us to discuss the potential for incredible detriment to our society, plus the chances of becoming phenomenally corrupt due to individuals like myself poisoning minds with fucked up lyrics like these. So please, if you will, do as I say, and if you won't, okay, but I'll see you in hell. If you can't tell, that's where I'll be by 2003, after I die of leprosy and syphilis. Probably catch the clap again, even though I still got it. I had to buy it way back when for $250 an hour. So now tons of pretty flowers growing the mulch on my sack. In '89 smoked my first joint, but now I'm on to smack and other forms of illicit addictive shit. You wouldn't believe the shit I've seen in my time, even though I'm half blind, only seen out of one eye, while the other rots away, creeping towards my cranium. But still I get my stroll and sway on like a half-baked pimp from somewhere in Turkey. And like Cut Finger says, even niggas in Germany already heard of me, but that's the way it had to be. It's really kind of a tragedy. The way I wreck the mic makes other MCs feel vaginally sufficient when they're lacking their vocabulary, don't know the meaning of haberdashery. Gentlemen, you should be ashamed of yourselves. Let me play my violin. Y'all kinda fanny whack like Keebler elves. Bitches make me sick too though. Skeezers plucking eyebrows with tweezers, running with old geezers, digging for gold, bought and sold like some fanciful commodity. It's really kind of an oddity, the way our society determines the way it ought to be. If it had to be up to me, I would skip the presidency and establish some precedency, cause don't shit make no sense to me. You heard, you seen, that shit's obscene, which is why I dream of a world of cream and peaches. There's far too many beaches and not enough beaches with naked ladies waiting to play with me. I'll get sick of some nude ones and some clothed ones too, but if they're ice cold lipped, you probably already knew that I can't fuck with them cause they poisonous. It will inevitably, demonically, be catastrophically sucking the energy out of me, depleting my sanity while I'm sweating the vanity.
You keep sending me subliminal minimum messages. Why you sending me subliminal minimum messages? Please stop sending me subliminal minimum messages. Just stop sending me subliminal. You keep sending me subliminal minimum messages. Why you sending me subliminal minimum messages? Please stop sending me subliminal minimum messages. Just stop sending me subliminal.
children abducted, 2/3 of them Australian. Speculation has it that they were kidnapped by aliens, and not the friendly kind, the kind that you would want to talk to, but the evil kind. The kind that would tear off all your skin and turn you into glue, just like they do to horses' lips when they make gum to chew out of gelatin, which incidentally is used in the manufacturing of snack cakes. Handles on rakes and the records that we use, which contain the breaks that we take and magically alter when we make beautiful music for the parents and their daughters all over the solar system, and all the priests at all the altars, in all the churches of all the communities all over the universe. I wish I could turn back time because I shuddered when I saw the hearse on TV. The mangled body of this woman from Mississippi. She had no idea what was about to happen when this kidnapping started happening. Supposedly released according to the chilling account of the family next door, who witnessed this shit in its whole entirety before calling the police in the morning at approximately 4. But obviously that wasn't enough warning, because these creatures already ate her up and spit it back out to the roof of a flaming house without a doubt. This occurrence is obviously linked to the recent shit in Australia, so tell me what you think, because what I think is that if you believe in God or ghosts, you might as well believe in otherworldly parasites who are searching for a host to feed from and impregnate, and then their slimy offspring will multiply like ingrates or prison cell block inmates, and then they'll fucking roast us all until we disintegrate, killing your entire family while poisoning the water supply with tremendous amounts of liquid cyanide. These fucking guys will be sparking the first fires of the apocalypse. It's prefaced by all the 1-900 number psychics incited in the Inquirer from the predictions of Nostradamus, and out of the mouths of voodoo men in the Bahamas who tell a tale of tremendous drama. We're in a small fishing village in hell for 13 hours, and afterwards an old gardener was sucked in the sky as he nervously waved goodbye. Goodbye, baby, maybe see you one day in Hades. Gentlemen and ladies, the world will end in 2023, so goodbye, baby. The world could possibly end in 2023. I'll see you all in Hades with me. Repeat, goodbye, baby. Maybe see you one day in Hades. Gentlemen and ladies, the world will end in 2023, so goodbye, baby. The world could possibly end in 2023. I'll see you all in Hades with me. With a flash of light, the gardener was emasculated. Then bright red laser shot from his eyes as he evaporated. It dissipated, leaving only a murky rose-colored mist. He died. That's why damn near everyone is scared. Yet listen, they cry when this story is repeated. They don't want to end up on some crazy aliens hit list, defeated and broken or fucking dead. I'll burn up and smoking. You see, these people have a legitimate fear of being made into mincemeat pies while being sucked into the sky as their little children cry their weeping eyes out, watching their life vanish like ink in the whiteout and crumble away like so many broken crackers in this cracked up cracker rapper for that matter who plays with conspiracy theories in immense verbosity simultaneously. And you may think it's funny, but we'll see who's laughing when you get the anal probe from an alien while his friends are clapping all up in their monstrous titanium spacecraft, taking you to Never Never Land, way out past the planet for crack. We'll see you never, man, cause you ain't never coming back. Not unless they sucked out your guts and smoked you like crack, then cracked your cranium to eat your brain and chew your spinal cord for a delectable dessert treat. And then they'll pull all your toenails right off your stinking feet until you scream defeat or bloody murder, whichever comes first. These fucking guys are said to have a tremendous thirst for human blood and plasma, especially the kind that comes from people with asthma. So if you got it, you better go lock yourself up in a closet and don't even think about ever coming out, because you will be targeted like kids with products that are marketed to them directly and subsequently hypnotized in the same way that an alien would do to you with a single look from his evil eyes. So good luck and goodbye, baby. Goodbye, baby. Maybe see you one day in Hades. Gentlemen and ladies, the world will end in 2023, so goodbye, baby. The world could possibly end in 2023. I'll see you all in Hades with me. Repeat, goodbye, baby. Maybe see you one day in Hades. Gentlemen and ladies, the world will end in 2023, so goodbye, baby. The world could possibly end in 2023. I'll see you all in Hades with me. Goodbye, baby. 43 minutes and I'm feeling it, I'm reeling it. Instead of half plastic from drastic measures, taking the fight, the faking to be comfortably numb. As I dream of sitting atop or far and away hilltop somewhere in China, preciously pulling plums off of treetops while naked engaging in a perspiration-drenched game with the birds and the bees. It sounds so delicious to me. If it could only be true, but it's not, so I slip away like slithering snakes and all the many crippling thoughts locked in my brain. I miss purple passion and smells of roses and ash and dust from cracked granite and broken teeth from my brother's mouth. You can't even plan it. Not even a single second in life passes without seeming like hours. And I fear the things I haven't seen since gestation, when I was the size of a raisin and ablazing with the frown of my father and baptized in the tears from my mother's eyes. Like morning dew on cherry blossoms, why is it that I reflect on the reasons why? Although time may be precious, there might only be several minutes remaining, and I'm fading fast. When I was small and I'd see it raining, I tell myself that God was probably crying, and inevitably my many fruitless efforts preface dying. As I look into the mirror, I don't even see me anymore. Not even a reflection, only a forsaken shadow, alone and shaken and sullen and hollow from 25 long years of struggling uphill with a massive boulder painfully wedged atop my shoulder. To be comfortably numb, dreaming of sitting atop or far away hilltop somewhere in China, preciously pulling plums off of treetops. To be comfortably numb, dreaming of sitting atop or far away hilltop somewhere in China, preciously pulling plums off of treetops.
We hear back.
I'm disassembling, shaking and trembling. There's really no way of telling, but it's compelling. My stomach's cramping, it's kicking and trampling. Got too much anxiety now, but still it's selling. Naked and cold alone in my apartment, dreaming of sunny days before the recent events that started shit twisting and turning. Lost in a maze, tumultuously made aware of pain in my brain. None with Novocaine to stop from going insane, taking my life in vain. Nightmares and visions cause me shame and nervousness. In the last one, I listened to a man as he told me this. He said, blood play any day and every night. Blood's more for short. Psychotic, neurotic compulsion into absolution is half maniacal passion. And actions unthinkable, eyes once blinkable are no longer because eyelids are missing after decisions are pondered. It's my mood, food for thought, as I remember that my dreams have taught me of the calamity and insanity of my own family, and that my sins of yesteryear couldn't even compare to my sins now. And my fear of growing older, connected to something somehow, serves as a resurrection or layer of protection from demons who will inevitably find their way into my semen to maim and destroy entire families. Similes and metaphors, the complexity of simplicity locked behind closed doors, abhors the sedative addicted populace begging for forgiveness. Simplicity is complexity, I'm a double personality, and duality dishevels me as I unmask reality to find that there are no feelings in me. Lifeless, selfless, death wish. This itch congeals to amalgamate shit. It's shitty just like flatulent gases from spasmodic asses, and my destroyed gastrointestinal tract has me fast into the floor in a fetal position, praying to no one, hoping for something. It seems like a dumb thing, little dumpling. I'm disassembling, shaking and trembling. There's really no way of telling, but it's compelling. My stomach's cramping, it's kicking and trampling. Got too much anxiety now, but still it's selling. I'm disassembling, shaking and trembling. There's really no way of telling, but it's compelling. My stomach's cramping, it's kicking and trampling. Got too much anxiety now, but still it's selling. I'm disassembling, shaking and trembling. There's really no way of telling, but it's compelling. My stomach's cramping, it's kicking and trampling. Got too much anxiety now, but still it's selling. brand new radar scrambler. I wish I had a Mercedes, wet dreams of foxy ladies. In 1999 I fathered 100 illegitimate babies. A Lyra fake, a low down stinking cheat. Lithuanian, some Polish, a quarter Irish and half Greek. A pain in my penis was cured with an antibiotic. I got some twisted shit cramped into my cranium. I'm a psychotic, individualistic, ritualistic, habitual, cannibalistic murderer of people like myself, and y'all can rot in hell. And for those who thought I was joking, you'll be steady smoking. Well, I'll be eating pizzas at Chuck E. Cheese and passing out free tokens.
Every single time I see you naked, girl. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Every single time I see you naked, girl. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
So many trouble faces in the world today that shed tears. Every day I find myself all alone and drinking beers. But that don't stop me from concocting lyrical puzzles like this. I measure my skill by the mass of my brain, not by the size of my penis. Probably sadistic if you miss it. I'm a sadomasochistic creature of God's earth. An intercontinental ballistic missile blowing up spots like zit cream on pimples. I'll have your whole crew crying like little babies with butt cheek dimples. So scuzzy I flip dollars and friends have promised to get cash. Work bad insurance scams after every car that I've crashed. But that's okay cause you know that I am just trying to get paid. And I even made $5 one time just for getting laid.
Every single time I see you naked, girl. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Every single time I see you naked, girl. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
I'm a hyperglycemic, phonetic, linguistic nihilist. And when I grab the mic, peeps admit that I'm the realist. And that's the truth. You can even go ask your mama, cause I hit that shit so hard, second time around, she was wearing body armor. This for all the chicken-headed microchips embedded and implanted in your fucking cranium. Your geranium brain, foolish flower children insane. From nasty acid trips and slowpoke morphine drips. I got collagen implanted lips, my plastic surgery was documented on TV, but that's okay, cause my liposuction is transmitted on the internet every day.
Every single time I see you naked, girl. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Every single time I see you naked, girl. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Fucking, I got a contagious infection of my genitals and I like to munch on carpets. Got bowling ball sized testicles underground like the black market. I'm more spastic than classic, it's violently lyrics drastic. Attention deficit, a bitch liquid and melon split into 43 pieces. Schizophrenic, multiphobic, semi-materialistic, macho man. Like Ricardo Mondo man. I like Uranus, the moon, Mars, and my penis. I'm acting half deranged like a space alien from the planet Venus. The universe is so simple, but still that's all contextual. I'm a pornographic, addicted male, heterosexual. By the age of 35, I'll be in a catatonic state of affliction. And if you don't believe me, well, that's just my prediction. All of this insanity, well, that's just a day in my life. Don't worry though, someday I'll be settled in with the wife.
Every single time I see you naked, girl. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Every single time I see you naked, girl. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Every single time I see you naked, girl. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Every single time I see you naked, girl. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Money? Yes, lots of it.
Evaporated, bitch left me jaded, I'm faded. Called it a game, didn't delay, yeah she played it. Said what she did when I begged her not to say it. Now it's the end, I won't mend, simply stated. Bitch left me jaded, torn up and faded. Called it a game when I pleaded not to play it. Said what she did when I begged her not to say it. Now it's the end, I won't mend, simply stated. This shit.
Get this. Get this.
embarrassing the way I be harassing bitches. Sometimes with my batter keeps battering all up in they ass. Ever portions of humanity that reek of senility. My phenomenal penility makes you embody futility. I never laid on delivery with my tact intact. It's a fact that the whack get attacked. Broken back paralysis, end up with no phalluses. Like mustard and relish, you should relish this oblivious mess. I don't know why, but sometimes it amazes me. This magnificent mesh of comedy and tragedy is directed at whichever selfless prick is standing next to me. Exit baskets, black like her funeral caskets. Linguistic, dialectic, phonetic, is drastic, getting your ass kicked. Exit baskets, black like her funeral caskets. Linguistic, dialectic, phonetic, is drastic, getting your ass kicked. Told me never put all your eggs in one basket. Black like our funeral caskets and blown out automobile gaskets. Tasks at hand inevitably mask it in the sun. While some may bask in the legions of creatures they leave tracks under light, which at times they refract through pieces of broken glass. Like prisms contain prisons have made and condition our condition like insane and silent patients who lay tags from electroshock therapy sessions max to the limit. Repeated rapes, homicides, kidnappings and trappings and orgies. It's the same old story of the inability to control a mind, altered from heavy sedative doses forced into plastic hoses. Exit baskets, black like our funeral caskets. Linguistic, dialectic, phonetic, and drastic, getting your ass kicked. Exit baskets, black like our funeral caskets. Linguistic, dialectic, phonetic, and drastic, getting your ass kicked. So I said a little bit of a shake-up's a perfect time to get into it. And it's hideous the way certain faces disgrace this planet. God damn it, it's rabid, addictive habits and destructive tendencies. Many hoods on the streets are pretending to be justified when justice sometimes requires pulled triggers, clips to guns, shots bucked for bloodthirsty revenge and the fun of evening blood sport. With report, first resort is artillery, then eventually plastic sacks and toe tags. Disaster after 27 pockmarked cadavers litter the streets in what seems to be the end of a lovely story. Abracadabra, clean as a whistle, I'd be sucking my own penis if I was little. Flexible. Can life be this simple? I flick shots like lollipops, busted shots, don't trust the cops. Rip shock, blow top, smoke pie with pussy glots. Rub me the wrong way, and I'll chop off your kneecaps. Leave your stumps on stilts, rob you of your cash. Crack addicted and popping pills. Oh yes, I guess my bills must be paid. That's why I rhyme this way. Absurdity, definitely. Trust in me, I'll explain it truthfully. I'm willfully representing lawfully tap jaws, the fake schnooks and beggars who hem and haw at the drama of my phenomena. From shiny pennies to brass knuckles, abusive fuckers, I'm killing them. Like little kids on theme park roller coasters, I'm thrilling them. My venom in them crept up like poison in them. I had my fun with them, fuck 'em and forget him. They iced, ain't nothing nice about it. Go scream and shout it to the masses. He's classless, the crassest, but this is that, and that is this. My first shot's missed, but my seconds got you running. Lip in the gut, blundering, bleeding. Beauty is fleeting, it's a pleasure meeting you at such circumstances. When circumstantial evidence is telling me to let you burn, no shoot you. Emasculate, they skin you and loot you. Put you in cement in my basement. Concrete encasements are perfect, and perversion perfects me, in case you were wondering. Hey you, on the corner, don't stand next to me. I might just shake you and your bitch, fuck the both of you. I'll gank most from you, then spank hoes in you. Yo, skank hoes both of you. Sorry, but I live uncontrollable. Like retards strapped back first to hard-mannered cubicle cells in asylums. Insane thoughts, I compile them. With chainsaw like rigidity, my virginity is Antarctic. But fuck it, I'll fuck chicks that's half my age. And I'm a young one, and a silly one, Jillian. I'm eating intestines, interesting specimens, so many questions go unanswered. I used to be a dancer, but now I play croquet all day when I'm not creating e-business strategies for rich kids' daddies. But fuck that, and fuck your dad for that matter. And the baby batter that created a waste like you. I'll crack you with vernacular, tear out your asshole and send it back to your Federal Express, depressed. I'll make it into bits, bitch. Dump your cadaver over a cliff into a ditch, which resides at the bottom carefully and painstakingly dug by me. Licking shots like lollipops, delicious. Fantastic, hyperactive, spastic conditions. Licking shots like lollipops, delicious. Licking shots like lollipops, delicious. Fantastic, hyperactive, spastic conditions. Licking shots like lollipops, delicious. It's chemical reactions and vaginal contractions. Several chain reactions led to 7 gruesome accidents. Compliments of convents, all the Earth's continents. Confidences, picket fences, twice impeached presidents is deadened. Blood-redded, embedded, confetted. People from churches with steeples, it surges in evil. Sins committed by citizens. One too many criticisms, listen for those in prison who may be listening. There's tension, don't mention attention. Deficits and psychological bullshit that's revealed every time that I rip the mic. It's like secondary nature, by abolished behavior. If Jesus is your savior, then please do me a favor and don't believe a single thing that I'm saying. Licking shots like lollipops, delicious. Fantastic, hyperactive, spastic conditions. Licking shots like lollipops, delicious. Licking shots like lollipops, delicious. Fantastic, hyperactive, spastic conditions. Licking shots like lollipops, delicious. With my eyes, I've seen a life that is glittery and glamorous, more beautiful than anything ever painted on canvases. A tapestry of models, actors, and actresses who all end up on their backs on different mattresses. We share anecdotes of cannabis and acid trips, and fuck around and get into all types of accidents. To live disastrous is something that I can't resist. I'm at the club at 4 asking what's happening after this. I never lie, I tell the truth about half of this. I'm the world famous, passionless, hip-hop activist, more of a capitalist than your favorite stock analyst. Sit back and let me handle this. Wait, give me your hand with this. Take a look around. Take a look around. Take a look around. Take a look. Can you see through our sound? Take a look around. Take a look around. Take a look around. Take a look. Can you see through our sound? Take a look around. Take a look around. Take a look around. Take a look. Can you see through our sound? Take a look around. Take a look around. Take a look around. Take a look. Can you see through our sound?
With these eyes I have seen glossy pinks and dreams, nightmares to bad scenes, spotlights to street teams. Ice light equals cream, from screen to magazine. Y'all making no noise like a fish when it's peeing. Underground, you on the ceiling. I wrote this by myself, thought it to the spot, now everybody's feeling. And now it's through my eyes I'm seeing your new school like you're teething. I know that life's more than just breathing. School race me all you want, but I'm used to it. Been rocking mics, bringing the beats like the ultimate. Big up the front line, moment Pacific. So all the real cats and do more to represent.
Take a look around.
Take a look around. Take a look around.
Take a look. Can you see through our sound? Take a look around.
Take a look around.
Take a look around.
Take a look.
Can you see through our sound? Take a look around.
Take a look around.
Take a look around.
Take a look.
Can you see through our sound? Take a look around.
Take a look around.
Take a look around.
Take a look.
Can you see through our sound?
With these eyes I've seen the first light that a human ever knows. Realization of the senses and how a body grows. Development of the mind, the realization of the soul. Do I slip and have a hold? I contemplated all of those. These eyes have been critical. The ability to sit and chill. Look at someone's physical and see through to the mystical. It's visible. These eyes have seen it go from analog to digital. A database to minuscule. Modern technology making man think he is invincible. People preach a principle for logic that's not sensical. I've seen the tension build. I viewed a piece of paper and used my pen to chill. These eyes have seen a lot of. Now how you gonna be cool if you gotta be hotter?
Take a look around.
Take a look around.
Take a look around.
Take a look.
Can you see through our sound? Take a look around.
Take a look around.
Take a look around.
Take a look.
Can you see through our sound? Take a look around.
Take a look around.
Take a look around.
Take a look.
Can you see through our sound? Take a look around.
Take a look around.
Take a look around.
Take a look.
Can you see through our sound? With my eyes I've seen nothing, just like 300,000 blind bombs looking for muffins. You might as well go and ride to this, because it might help you in therapeutic fashion. My pneumatic rapping presses points like acupuncture. And at this juncture And I'm speaking truths with more gumption than that. A formal function, be it political, mathematical, or like an acrobatic performer engaged in a traumatic punch to his death. Allow me to request that you and yours take a looky here and let it be known that each and every one of us is a visible clone of the rest of us, and we're lacking privacy because obsessive voyeurism has blinded us.